Alrighty, everybody. This is part 3. This is the final part of the Pixelmator Pro course, and in this we'll dive into quite a bit of things here, especially the AI image generation that has been added to Pixelmator Pro for iPad. So first, what we're going to have to do is right now I'm in the main menu of the Pixelmator application. So we'll have to first find our course document, which is in the Recents tab. And as a side note, when you create documents, they will appear in the Pixelmator Pro folder in iCloud Drive. So if you want to ever access those, you can do that through your Files app or Pixelmator Pro for iPad. All right, let's get to it. So let's open the course file document.
Create a browse photo, toggle sidebar, recents, shared, select, more, search, create, authenticity, course PXT, file, today.
Here we go, course, I'm going to double tap.
Course PXT, back button.
So as a reminder, here's our image on the screen. I'll have VoiceOver read it out for...
Show layer, brown, read, left figure, 6 ace, image layer, selected, image layer, image. A yellow pyramid-shaped building under a blue sky, love figuring the stuff out.
This is our image that we created in the last part of the course. So what if we want to take this building or the like this blue sky that we have that we put in from the Content Hub, and what if we really don't want that? Well, we can delete the layer, but there's another solution. We can replace it. And this is what we're going to do. So we're going to replace the layer, and then we're going to generate an AI image to use instead of this. So first, let's go to the...
Insert link, show layer.
I'm going to click Show Layers.
Back button.
Ta-da! And let's go to this Content Hub image that we imported.
Selected, insert link, colors, browse content, undo, redo, quick, more, edit, layers, club, selected, left figuring the stuff, health edit, regular.
That is the text layer, so I'm going to...
More, switch button, 6A7C350.
Alright, so this is the Content Hub layer, and by the way, if you want to hear VoiceOver stop speaking, you do a 2-finger single tap on the screen, and then to resume speaking,
7D, A5.
You do the same thing. Okay, so let's go to the More options. And again, if we don't want this layer visible, we can switch it off from the image if it's causing problems, but we're not going to do that. And again, to switch it off, here's the toggle switch.
Image layer, switch button, more, selected, left figuring the stuff. Layers, heading.
Oh, you have to select the layer first.
Close. Selected. Left figuring this. More. Switch button. On. 6A7C300. Selected.
So that was the content layer hub that we selected, that 6.8, whatever that is.
Selected. 6A7C300.
6A7. That's what we'll call it, 6A7. So
more button.
Here's the more option, and this is what you can use to replace the layer with. And then the next option.
Switch button. On. 2.
That switch. It doesn't say it. I wish there was a way where it says visibility or show layer. But it's a toggle switch. So if it's on, that means the layer is showing. So let's click more. So I'm going to swipe left.
More button. 2 of 3.
And I'm going to double tap.
Cut button. Copy button. Cut.
We can cut the layer to the clipboard.
Copy button. 2 of 6.
To the clipboard.
Paste. Dimp button.
Paste.
Duplicate button. Lock button. Rename button. Remove background. Mask button. Create clipping mask button. Convert to pixels. But replace layer. But load selection. Group button. 90 degrees left. But 90 degrees right. Flip vertically. But flip horizontally. Arrange options. But style options. But add row tag button. Add orange tag. Add arrange.
And again, this is very visual, so I'm not going to be able to cover a majority of this, but let's do
flip vertically. 90 degrees right. 90 degree group button. Load selection. Replace layer button. 1 of
replace layer. I'm going to double tap on that.
Replace layer. 1 of 1. Collapsed. Photos button. 1 of 2.
So we can choose photos.
Files button.
Files.
Search content hub.
We can do the Content Hub.
Generate image button. 1.
Generate image.
Generate from image button.
Generate from image. So that means you can put a photo in and have it generate from it.
Image playground button. 1 of 2.
Playground is another image generation tool. It's not the most effective.
Add to playground button. 2 of 2.
Add it to playground.
Dismiss context menu.
Dismiss context menu. So we are going to generate an image.
Add to image. Generate from generate image button.
I'm going to double tap on this.
Close button. Illustration button. Selected. Photorealistic.
This is photorealistic, so we're gonna go to
illustration.
Illustration.
Selected.
Illustration gives it like a more of a painting kind of style.
Line. Bold. Watercolor button. May create photo. Describe aspect. View. Image style suggest 3D animation. Pencil button. Watercolor button. Bold button. Watercolor button.
Watercolor.
Selected. Watercolor.
There we we go. And then
May create an photo button. Describe an image. Aspect. Describe an image. Text. Aspect. Square button.
aspect is square, so that's recommended for photos. So just don't change the aspect ratio unless you need a different aspect ratio. So
Describe an image. Text
here's
field.
describe an image. So I'm going to double tap on the text field.
Text field is editing. Describe an image. Insert portrait. Tabletop mode.
Braille. And we're going to type in cool
Cool.
looking
Looking.
mountain
Mountain.
over
Over.
a sunny
Sunny. Sunny. Sunny.
sky.
Sky.
All right, so what it's going to do when I hit send, it's going to generate an illustration.
Submit. Photo button. May create an undo button. Make photo. Submit button.
I'm going to click
Send the
submit,
description to submit. Close button. Applying prompts and options.
and now it is working to create that image. And again, it's going to replace that build. It's going to replace those buildings, the one that we just had, and it's going to replace it with this mountain. And then what we can do again is I'll show you some other things. So it's generating right now. So
Image generation complete.
there it is. And then we are going to insert it.
Insert. Create a new image button. Insert. Download. Close. Close
So
button.
here are options. We have close.
Download button.
We can download the
Save image.
So we can download it to save it into the Files and our Photos app.
Create a new image button.
Create a new image.
Insert button.
Insert.
More button. Pop up button. Image. Edit image. Image. An illustration of a mountain range.
It shows and it says illustration of a mountain range.
Edit image. Heading.
And edit.
Details. Background. Mood. Button. Mashup. Style. View. Button. Aspect. Describe image edits. View. Mashup.
We're not going to edit, but I do want to look into the more
Mood.
options.
Background. Details. Edit image. Image. More. Button. Pop. View ingredients. Button. 1 of 3.
You can view the ingredients of it.
Report concern. Button. 2 of 3.
Concern.
Delete. Button. 3 of 3. Dismiss context menu. Button.
So we're going to dismiss.
An illustration. Download. Create a new. Insert. Button.
We're going to click insert.
Insert.
And what that just did is it inserted it into the layer compositions, into the layers. And that's why Pixelmator Pro for iPad is so awesome, is because you can edit everything in layers and build your composition. So you can build these images and stuff. And even for somebody who is totally blind, you can make basic images. So this is good for promoting content or anything along those lines.
Left figuring the stuff. Image layer. 1024. Switch button. More. Selected. 6A set. Left. Close. Left figuring the stuff.
So this is the love figuring stuff out text layer.
Selected. 6A7C 350.
Below it is the generated image.
More. Switch button. Image layer. 1024.
And then this is the actual image layer. Now, I don't remove the image layer since it's always good to keep that there.
Left image layer. 10. Left figuring the stuff. 6A7C 357D. A5F5 negative 5CA8 negative 87 ED597C7A 643958. Image. A smartphone screenshot of the map. Semicolon. D. Left figuring the stuff out.
And then here's the actual image layer right here.
Image layer. Image. A screenshot of the map with text and numbers. Left figuring the stuff out. Selected.
And again, it shows and again, it shows your text and everything else. Now, I do want to know what happens if you delete the image layer. Let's find out.
Image layer. 6. Left figure. Image layer. Switch button. Image layer. 1024. Selected. More. Selected. Image layer. 1024 times 768 px. Button. 3 of 3.
Now, I believe that image layer, again, it's supposed to be there, but let's just see what happens when we delete it.
Block. Duplicate. Delete. Left figuring the stuff. Health edit. Selected. 6A set. More. Switch button. Left figuring the stuff. 6A7C 357D. A5F5 negative 5CA8 negative 87 ED597C7A 643958. Image. A smartphone screenshot of the map. Semicolon. D. Left figuring the stuff out. Selected. Arrange. Style.
So, with the image layer and stuff, like, that's what's confusing. I still have to figure that out. I'm not too certain of how that will work. Because, again, with the image layer gone, I don't know if it changed the pixel or anything like that. So I'm going to click undo.
Back button. So, insert. Colors. Browse con. Undo. Redo. Ding. Undo. Button. Undo.
And that will put that image layer back.
Redo. Quick. More. Edit. Layer. Click. Left figure. 6A. Selected. Image layer. More. Switch button. Left figure. 6A. Image layer. Image. A screenshot of the map with text and numbers. Left figuring the stuff out.
Now, with the image layer, I believe what's effective is I believe it does do the pixels and whatever, so I believe it's best not to get rid of it, but I'll have to do more research. But okay. So now, let's do... So let's say, okay, we're done with our project, right? And we want to export it. So what we can do is we can do a quick export, which I actually do recommend for somebody who is totally blind. For sighted individuals, they can customize it however they want. But let's give this a try. So let's do quick export.
Back button. Select back button.
We're at the top of the document.
Selected. Show layers button.
I'm going to uncheck show layers by
Show layers.
tapping.
Insert layer. Colors. Actions menu. Browse content. Undo button. Redo button. Quick export button.
And again, to navigate through the menus, you swipe left or right, and you'll find each item. Once you get the hang of how Pixelmator works, the voiceover commands are pretty self-explanatory. So,
More. Quick export button.
here's quick export. I'm going to double tap on that.
Quick document image. Image. An illustration of the body of water in front of mountains. Colors. Image. An illustration of the body of water in front of mountains.
And again, for some reason, it's not showing that text. So let's go back.
Back button. Show color. Wrap. Undo. Quick. More. Left. 6. Image layer. Image. An illustration of a mountain range with text. Love figuring this stuff out. L. Bullet star.
Okay, so in theory, this should show.
Back. Insert. Color. Brown. Undo. Redo. Quick export button.
Click quick export.
Come on the wheel. Messages. Robin. Image. An illustration of the body of water in front of mountains. Colors. JPEG image. 156 kilobytes.
And I'm going to click save to files.
Dismiss. Save. Assigned to save image. Assigned. View more. View more. Save. Copy. But. Chat. Drop. More. Copy. Save. Assigned to view more. Button.
View more.
Copy. 404. View left. Dismiss. Edit. Edit. Add to share. Save the files. Button. 2 of 3. Cancel. Button. More. Button. Toggle. Containers. Back. For. The Pane of Wisdom. Actions menu. More. Reason. Chaos. Sound of Kentucky Trails. Favorites. Download. Music compass. GarageBand for locations.
iCloud Drive.
On my iPad. iCloud Drive. Button. Dismiss. Orange. More. Top containers. Down. Final. Go. I'm. Lost. Mute. Page. First. Fix. Podcast. Record. Second. Short. Solve. Sound. Tyler Void. 17. Sync. Short. Second. Record. Podcast. Pixelmator Pro. Folder.
Click Pixelmator Pro.
Pixelmator Pro. Folder. 3. Pixelmator. Authenticity Design PXD. Save. Button.
I'm going to click save. And then,
Back button.
boom, it's saved.
Back button. Pixel. Create a document.
So again, that's how Pixelmator Pro is used. And the accessibility will get better over time as it gets developed. So it will get better, but it will take time. So if more accessibility improvements do come to Pixelmator Pro, I will probably add more videos to the course. Again, if you have any questions regarding this course, please feel free to leave comments and start a discussion in the playlist, and I will respond to those comments, and we can further dive into how Pixelmator Pro works. But that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed the course, and congratulations on making it this far and completing the course. Thank you.
Control center. Selected. Screen.